seems like the newcomers from the Polish team, Rafał Golicinski, something like that. Glosinski, sorry. They're doing quite well today. They're actually on third position in GTAM for the moment.
But just when thinking back and looking through the field, I need to put my fullest respect out to all the new teams. They've really managed to run these races, well, this race, without any incident. Usually, when a new team arrives, they will be a bit too aggressive, but that's not actually what I'm seeing. So I'm happy. Well, it looks like some of the P2s, even though they're as fast or almost as the P1s on the straight, they're starting to struggle a little bit on the corners, or well, in the corners, when they do not have the inters or wets. Just looking at Tim in the number 90 URL sim racing. He had some issues with one of the Scuderia GT Italia mid-corner. Regarding that issue with P1s being a bit too fast and P2s being a bit, in quotation, too fast on top speed. I did put a test P1 for our testers, and top speed is fixed there. So let's see if that's gonna pan out, but I can't promise anything for Mid-Ohio. This is gonna take a bit more time than usual. Again, I suppose that many times we're not the mod team we used to be. We have, in fact, we have a lot of testers, 7, 8, and a big thank you to them.
You can actually have a look here on the live stream how fast cars are going around Spa. And if you look at some of the LMP2 cars, they are actually faster than the LMP1.
Yeah, I know.
You would keep that for a short while here.
You mean the top speed or?
Top speed, yeah.
Yeah, I know the P2s, they are they're a bit too fast. Again, a bit is an understatement, but this is what we received, and actually they're tuned down. So let's see if we can within a few races get this fixed. But please do not count on anything. Just see it as an extra thing if we get this fixed. We are the league, not the mod team or anything like that.
We are still wanting some of the teams to come here for an interview if they would like so. They're more than welcome. And please do enter the broadcast channel and we can have a discussion about the race. So please join.
This is not the broadcast channel, remember that. It's the race director channel.
Oh, sorry. But I don't think you would mind, Jimmy.
No, 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 no. Looking through the fastest laps and the best laps, it's funny that the P1s are further away from the best laps than the GT.
Whoa, we just had a huge spin from Robert de Jong in his LMP1 car, but he's managed not to hit anything, so sorry about that, Jimmy.
See, when stuff like that happens, I get nervous. Oh yeah, I see that. Okay. He keeps spinning.
It seems like it.
But again, he's on the dry compound now. No, he's not. Oh, fourth place, Frederick Schornstein just crashed. I'm not sure if he crashed into the pits because he's missing some body work. I didn't notice any crash before this. And Alessandro Pucci is in the pits. And that makes Kelle overtake. Wow, so that's close. So first and second in GT Pro within 2 seconds of each other now. And kind of gets a little bit hold up from the 95 satellite GTAM car. But he nicely gets out of the way there.
We're now having Alessandro Pucci in his cockpit right now. Trying to keep pace with Kalle, so it's going to be great to see some competition in GT Pro again.
Oh, we missed that. The number 50 SimHQ Motorsport has left. So a crash for them.
Seems like we have 8 cars out of the race now. That's 8 cars.
That's a new record for this season. I wouldn't have thought that, but again, I'm pretty sure that SimHQ will rejoin, and I'm not sure about the Revolution Racing, because it's been a while since they left the track, actually.
We're going back to Alessandro. Seems like he's catching up now on Kalle.
Okay, I'm gonna take a short break now. Just need to get my mind off things, and then I'll start review the penalties and stuff like that. But again, a lot of teams isn't racing or has left or something like that. But I'll review this. So yeah, well, I'll be back in 10 minutes or so.
We still have Alexandro trying to keep up with Kalle, some 400 milliseconds, nearly hitting his bumper sometimes during the braking, but it's close now. Now we're going to go through the positions on LMP1 and LMP2 and GT Pro and GT AM. It seems like not much going on in the LMP2 and LMP1 for the moment. Especially LMP1 has been quite steady by Enrico Di Loreto. He's been leading the race for some time now, and still some 3 laps to Jan. That's gotta be some breakout here. Actually, 3 laps in front, and we are only half away in the race itself. For the LMP2, it's still Alexandra who is leading the race, though we do think that Miguel Reyes would be trying as much as possible to catch up. For the new coming team, that's quite good driving, especially in this kind of leagues, which there has a lot of competition. So basically, it's very good driving from that team, and I expect we're going to see a lot more from JDT. Kalle is leading the GT Pro, closely followed by Alessandro Puotti. He's close, very close actually, about second behind, sometimes less than a second. So I expect we're going to see some overtaking there as soon as possible. GTAM is still Matthias, who's leading the GTAM quite a lot actually. I think it's nearly 2 laps now. That's quite good actually. So for that team, they must be smiling all over, because that's some lead actually.
Okay. So, R-Factor 2 has a new update, 910.
910. Okay.
Yeah, 910. Build 910. So, I am 99.9% sure that we will update to that. Just need to test it on the server tomorrow. But I'm pretty positive that we're gonna switch to that. Heard some great things about it.
I just wanna pronounce that Per Rosenli in the Odin Racing is now 4th in GG Pro, so he's just recently advanced 1 position now, and that's what we talked about before, about the steadiness of his driving. So
His 4th, yeah, because number 50 crashed out or whatever.
we
Something
just
happened
had
to
a
them.
spin from Alessandro Puotti in the GG Pro. That's a pity though.
Yeah, wow.
We as well have Andreas Vivaro. Did not finish in car 74 in LMP2. As Jimmy said before, it's been some very nice driving here at Spa today. Not much of incidents and close driving into other people and stuff like that. It's been a very clean race so far, so please keep it up, boys.
So it looks like Andres Rivero in the MVD racing team just rejoined the race now, even though he's DNF'd. So just a matter of time before he pulls out of the pits and starts to lap again. Perhaps. Yeah, there we go. The 74 car is back in the race. And I'm just aggravated that the build 910 was released before race day, but hey.
Seems like that Michele Campini is now closing in on Alessandro Piotto. So I expect we will have a fight for positions in a couple of laps. Seems like the GTAM for the moment is quite widespread throughout the track. There's a lot of seconds in between the different teams. Yeah, don't expect we're going to see much right now for those teams. GTAM is going to be, I guess, about 5 hours from now. Yeah, everything can still happen, but I do think that GTAM would be the first 4 drivers who's going to win the race as it seems right now, but you never know. I will leave the broadcast for 2 minutes to get something to drink, and I will leave the stream on Michele Campini, and I will be right back.
Okay.
now having Lucas Elbs slowly closing in on Matthias Kroh, and we might for some reason see finally some competition in GTAM. So we'll wait to see a few more laps. Oh, looks like Alessandro Puartu is very close by Kelly.
And Campini as well. Just look at that. Within, I don't know, 3 seconds of each other now.
We're now viewing Alessandro. That's actually very close right now.
Yeah, after a little over 6 hours of racing, 7 hours into the event, that is insane.
Yeah.
The thing is, as I said previously, down into turn 17, if you're too close to your competitors in front, then you'll lose the downforce on the wings, so they have to be careful there. And see, Kalle.
Just went off, or no?
Yeah, and look at what
Yeah.
he did. He simply just he slowed down to make sure he didn't give issues for the other cars or crash into the into them or get a penalty for cutting. But you know, once or twice I don't mind. So let's see. So now GT Pro first and second is going to be a GT Italia. Third place is Kalle in the Corvette.
And it seems like that Odin Racing now has changed driver to Joe after nearly 6 hours, right? 7 hours, right? For Pierre?
Oh yeah, Joe is in the car. Yeah. Well, 6 hours of racing and 7 hours into the event. Finally, Pierre has left the car. Not that I got bored of, of watching him, but I think Joe deserves some time in the car as well.
Sometimes Joe is a faster driver than Per, so I do believe that we might see something coming from Joe right now. So let's wait and see.
I didn't notice when they swap drivers, so I wonder if this is his first timed lap or it isn't. No, this is the first timed lap he's on right now. So 2:20 right now is the benchmark on this type of condition.
We have Michel Campini closing on Alexander Puartu. So I expect we're going to see something there right now.
Yeah. Less than a second between them. Instantly, Joe makes a 40.3 sector, first sector. And that's quicker than Kalle, and on same pace as the two Scuderia GT Italia. Almost identical, in fact. Whoa, that wasn't the smartest move. I just saw on on the live stream. 30 seconds too late, sorry guys.
Yeah, seems like we are having uh, Miguel Reyes very close to Alexander now. We will definitely be coming back to that.
Wouldn't call that very close, but on the same lap at least, and only a couple of turns between them, so. See, hopefully the track will dry up a bit, because it's pretty dark, and when the sun goes down, it's gonna be even darker, so.
Especially a Spa, that track when it's dark, it's very dark.
Yeah, including the where there's not any spray or water on the track. There's real road, and that reflects as well. So I don't envy the drivers. That's gonna do the final 5 hours that's left of the race. Pit stop and driver swap for the. I need to get those numbers like the 010. That's the JDT team, isn't it? No, the America team. Request on watching number 1.
You mean request for watching Enrico?
Yeah.
We've been there for about 3 minutes now.
I don't watch the live stream.
That's why you should focus on being the judge, Jimmy.
Yeah, I don't have to do stuff on the side as well, but yeah. So I can't watch both the server and doing all this on the side, so.
We now have Lucas. Seems like it, or is Lucas 2 laps behind Matthias?
Breaking a bit up, I didn't live up.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. We are now watching Enrico Di Loreto, who has been leading the LMP1 for quite some time, and he's approximately now 3 laps in front of second, which is Jim Win Ensing, something like that. It seems like the team Enrico is seems like the Live for Racing team has been quite superior on Spa for the moment. We haven't seen much competition in LMP1 for the moment, so we do still hope that we will see some more competition there, but not much has changed for the last couple of hours.
So the 027 Life for Racing VT just appeared. Further down the order in VTM. Jimmy, could I have some lap times on Joe in comparison to Nicholas? If we still bad quality right here. But Nicholas is doing 221.8 last lap around, and Joe is doing 220.1, so that's 1.7, 1.6 seconds faster than Joe last lap round.
Okay. 219 for Joe. Seems like 219 for Joe the last lap or the current lap. Actually, so the current lap. I will see which kind of lap time he does now and compare it to Nicholas. Some 220.
Nicholas 222.5, Joe 220.0, 2.5 seconds faster this last lap.
Actually, if you're looking at the stream itself, Joe has been nearly nearly been taking around 10 to 12 seconds on Nicholas for the last couple of laps.
I'm watching Nicholas right now. He's kind of running inconsistent and isn't that comfortable in the car right now. So in game now it's 6:21 p.m. So expect the sun to start to set. In very shortly at least. Be right back.
We just had the Angelo Luigi Salio taking position from Kenneth due to a pit stop. Seems like JT Comunidad is now is actually has now changed driver to Alberto Gomez. I expect due to what we have seen from the other drivers that Alberto is as good as Miguel. I do not know how many hours Alexandra Lykkegaard has been in this car, but it's quite a lot right now actually. And I do not know who's the next driver. Um, Anyhow, if anybody know how many hours Alexander has been in the car, I would be glad to know.
More than one.
Thank you for telling me, Jimmy.
Okay, so I just had a word with one of the stewards, and we kind of agreed that we can't apply the penalties 7 hours into the race. It is, according to the rules, it should be done within 10 laps. I know that you might not disagree, well, you might disagree with us, but it's, you know, 50-50% what could be done and what should be done, and how things, you know, we just had to make a decision. So this is it. We will review and assign any penalties on the next race. Obviously, we would think that the next race would be a bit more stable and not like having issues in the start.
Seems like Kalle is going to take position from Michele due to a pit stop. No, he's actually in pit as well. We are now watching the second best LMP2, LMP1 driver, Jan Vin Ensing, from internal his cockpit.
Just need to come with an update on Joe and Nicholas. Last lap, 4.7 seconds difference. Joe is now 13 seconds behind, so 3, 4, maybe 5 laps, and we'll have a close battle there.
We will definitely keep a lookout for that and watch that competition. I do not know how many viewers we have. We have about 107 viewers right now, and as you can see, there's a lot of action going on when you are in a cockpit of the car, and even though if you feel it's fast right now, you should be trying to driving in this league, and you will actually get a feel for it yourself. So if there's viewers out there, definitely go sign up, and maybe you have a chance to get in. Definitely have a look out at the site at 3xwrf2vec.net.
And a driver swap in third position in GTE Pro Daniel Almeida in the number 333 at Jura Racing. Out of the car was Kalle. So, wonder if Daniel is gonna do the last 4.5 hours by himself. And I wonder if he can keep the pace that Tero and Kalle did. So, anything can happen in GT Pro. This is the intense class, I would think.
Jimmy, is Alberto 1 lap down to Alexander, or is he just 33 seconds behind?
He's 29 seconds behind according to the fast lap tracker, so
Going to expect to see something there as well.
yeah. In last lap, almost 1 second faster, Alberto. But then again, Tim behind them was just the same pace, and Alberto in the Scuderia GT Italia was 2 seconds faster than them. So currently the fastest P2 is the number 60 Scuderia GT Italia. And wow, Sean Campbell, Champion Racing, just posted a 2:10.7. That seems to be rather fast on the current track compared to some of the P1 cars doing 209s and lap times like that. And Daniel Martin just posted a 2:07.307. It looks like the track might be getting faster right now.
There's not much splatter left on the track from the earlier rain, so it might be driving up, and for the sake of the drivers, I would say they should be happy about it, because soon it's going to get dark, so then I would think the track would be really rather tricky.
Yeah, I'm crossing my fingers that it's not gonna rain in the next 4.5 hours.
We now have Marcelle Campini very close to Alexandre Puarti.
Wow, yeah.
I think Michele just dropped the second due to some traffic.
Okay, so Nicholas now enters the pits, so that's gonna ruin the battle we were looking forward to.
That's a pity.
Yeah.
But for Nikolai's sake, in terms of strategy, that pit stop was actually quite smart.
Okay, so within the next 30 some minutes, I'm pretty sure that you'll see a pretty dark track.
Seems to be still very close by Alessandro Puatui and Michele Gambini. Still under 1 second in between the drivers fighting for positions.
But Pucci just did a 2:17.7 and Campini did a 2:17.8. Daniel Almeida did a 2:19. So I think the Scuderia GT Italia is pushing hard right now.
Maybe to get a lead from Daniel and Joe and stuff like that for later in the race.
Yeah, maybe the Porsche isn't handling that well in the dark. Maybe it's harder to race it. You don't know. So could be that.
I really don't know if Michele is going to overtake Alessandro Piotti, or is he still just going to stay behind?
Yeah. I don't know. Pretty sure Salvo Sardina has put has told them what to do and what not to do. I don't think you'll see them push each other off the track, so. But see how dark the track is on the backside and how long the shadows are when there's a bit of an opening, so.
Jimmy Broadbent is coming.
Yeah.
Oh no. But what the hell? I don't know. It's going to be fun, I'm sure. So
Yeah, well, personally, I'm a huge fan of Grip TV. I enjoy watching them when they're sim racing, not those strange games that Jimmy plays on time, something with out in space or whatever that is. I don't know what the hell that is. Yeah, well, you should check it out. It's really a strange game. But then again, I'm a sim racer, so I'm usually just playing these kind of games.
So Since we don't have that much team in here, Jimmy, are we going to see you during race, or just as a judge?
No, oh, you mean the race director?
Yeah.
Well, I have a team signed up, but the thing is, I'm busy doing this. Noel is busy with other stuff, and yeah, it's not always easy to get time to sit down for a couple of hours and do some practice. It's mostly when I test, it's usually to find a bug or something like that. So no, well, I was hoping, to be honest, to raise at least Spa, Sebring, and of course Le Mans. I'm gonna raise Le Mans, no matter what. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And Sebring as well, as I consider that almost as big as Le Mans. I love that track. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. And move that mouse.
Sorry. It's gone. It's gone now.
Thank you.
Seems like Alessandro Piotto got away, and Michele is actually losing some 5 seconds right now.
Wow.
Maybe it's due to traffic. I don't know.
I wouldn't think so because they were nose to tail a couple of laps ago. So
Mechanical grip, maybe? I don't know.
yeah, could be. Or maybe just Campini just said, okay, I'll ease off not to push Alessandro too much. So I don't know. At least he last lap was a 2:22.5. Maybe he just made a mistake. So
I'm going to, when Jimmy comes to the broadcast, I will be off for like 10-15 minutes because I have to help my son set up his computer.
okay.
He just awoke after a lion party, so
Yeah,
he, so you know
just
the first thing they do when they wake up is just have to go to the computer and turn it on. Fuck,
yeah,
fuck food,
yeah.
fuck everything, fuck cola, fuck everything, just a computer. But he still has vacation, and so whatever. I don't mind.
Well, land party. I would kind of say this is something similar because after these races, I go to bed. I get 2, 3, 4 hours of sleep. Depends on how long the race is. And I get up, and some of the first stuff I do is turn on the computer again. I'm really that crazy. Go down, make coffee, go back up to the computer and start to do all those things with points and results and replay and stuff like that. So I kind of knows how he how he feels, I guess.
Jimmy, who is going to be commentating Le Mans in a half a year?
I don't know.
Mm. If you're supposed to be driving, maybe we should like switch between it when you're driving. Some other guy could broadcast, I guess.
Yeah, let's see that. I did some research and maybe something will happen. Maybe not. Uh, can't I can't comment on that a lot more, but I'm trying to get things set up for this live stream to be a bit funnier to watch. It's always better with some broadcasters on. So
Seems that the field of racers right now is really widespread. Um, there's a lot of seconds in between each car right now. Yeah, don't expect to see much in the top GTAM for the moment. Maybe there will be some action going on in the GT Pro. Whoa, we just had a spin from Merlin Cooper there. A second one.
I'm just trying to find it on track. Oh,
Whoa, we just had a huge crash from Christian Mitchell on the live stream. He has some bodywork damage. Think he lost traction.
what car?
That's 14. He's in the pit now.
Oh yeah, and Scoria GT Italia crashed as well. In what's that sector? Oh, totally messed up car. Let's see if he can get it around without a code 80. I don't think so.
So that might give Yuri Kastorp a chance to take position 3.
And that's Campini, that's the slow car in Sector 3, so definitely something's gonna change there.
Daniel will be taking second position soon, I presume. Maybe.
Yeah, Daniel just down and out is in second place. And Alessandro is in first.
Joe is soon to be in
Yeah.
third place, I guess, because of the pit.
Well, yeah, he's in turn 9 now. And Campini has issues. Probably because he didn't pick the pit request before he went into the pits, because if you don't do that, you need to wait until the pit crew is ready until you can get service. I know he's moving backwards. So need to apply the brakes hopefully until. Yeah, doesn't look good though. Yeah, moving now. And Nicholas is into the pits as well. It looks like he had damage as well.
We do think we would be having Joe Chiamba not overtaking, taking position third now for Michele Campini. He's only 13 seconds away now.
Yeah, and the pit stop just started right now, so
Wow.
yeah. Probably forgot to request pit, or maybe he's doing a driver swap, so maybe he waited on a teammate to join. So this is interesting. So Daniel is now one lap ahead of Campini.
Seems as well that Alberto Gomez is now trying as much as possible to catch up with Alexander Lykkegaard. Only some 29 seconds now. Joe just did 2:19.497, and his current split is 2:17.7. That means that Joe is actually driving quite fast right now.
Half timing says last lap was a 2:21.8 from Joe.
Okay. I don't know, but the live stream says something else actually.
Okay. Might be a bit behind. There's a lot of data going on. Yeah, it is. Wow, so that's at least 30 seconds behind the live timing.
We now have Alberto on 26 seconds in LMP2 to Alexander Løkkegaard. Seems now he's in traffic. Let's have a look at it. Yeah, expect so. Seems like we have Yuri very close by in LMP1 to Christian, which has that huge accident before. I guess his pit stop went a little longer than he really wanted to, but Yuri is close by now, about 8 seconds. Seems like we are going to have a position change at GTAM. That would be Michael Barnard. He's now in third because of Rafael Glosinski's pit stop. Now it seems that Christian had put the pedal to the metal in the LMP1. Yuri is now losing time to Christian. but still Yuri is quite close by, some 12, 13 seconds. And Joe Chandler is now in the pits.
And it's leaving again.
Fuel, maybe? Tires? No.
I think it's fuel. I didn't really get to see it the full length.
Oh, we just had a crash there. I don't know. It looks like an LMP2 car or LMP1. I don't. What does it say so here? It said it's Tim Van Wee is off the track and Eugene Van Loggerberg is off the track. So it was an LMP2 car, both Tim and Eugene.
Oh, that's two heavily damaged cars. But they're
That might make some
into the
changes
pits
for
now.
Tim.
Yeah.
So Alberto is back in top 3, I expect very soon. And that's Alberto Pastarato. I do feel depends on how much those cars are damaged, but Sean Campbell might have a chance.
I think they will be away. But someone just crashed. Wow. Oh my god. People need to look for that yellow flag. A very close incident there. So now Merlin Cooper has damage. No rear wing and front bonnet is off, so that's very tricky to drive that car. At least he's cautious around the corner so he doesn't spin. That's good. Oh, Sean Campbell will take the position from
I expect that so as well. Seems like Eugene has been going to the track again, right? Yeah.
yeah, okay, I misread the lap count. Sean is now, he has unlapped himself from Tim, so... But Tim is still in the pits, and so is... Oh, Tim get released now.
And
So
seems like Alexander Lykkegaard is in the pit as well now.
yeah, that's a leading P2.
Yep. So now
Okay.
Alberto is leading.
And Campini is still in the pitch. Oh. Alexander get released now. Wow. Lots of action right now.
Michael Bernard is now in the pits. Seems like Tim still has a huge malfunction on that car. He's still in the pit.
Well, he did leave, and wow, this is strange because he did leave, and so did Alexandra, but both are back in the pits now.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's gonna hurt because now Alberto is some 2 laps in front, right?
He's on lap 174. Tim is on 173. I wonder if anyone from the VRL team can explain why he was released and then had to come back to the pits.
Seems like Alexander is still in the pit, so the data should be correct. Now Alexander is exiting the pits right now. And they changed driver, that's why, Jimmy.
Oh, so Tim
No,
got out of the car.
no, Alexandra changed driver with Björn.
Okay, okay. So maybe they had an issue with the swap and had to go
Exactly.
back around or something like that.
But I expect to see Björn Gorbo going quite fast around the track, but he's a good steady driver as well, with good pace and a really fast driver as well, so I expect he will bring some competition to the top 3.
Yeah, well, he's in second place right now, according to the live timing. So I expect that to be right. And actually, Alberto Gomez from the 77 JDT team is is now leading the P2 category. The new team in VEC among do we have four? I think it's four completely new teams on this in this series for this race and for the rest of the season. So always good with some new blood in the league. So, which reminds me, since there's some inactive teams, we will remove them if they have not competed or tried to compete these first 3 races of the season. So hopefully within the week I will get that fixed, and probably we'll open some sign-ups in all classes. But let's see how that pans out.
It seems that David Grego just did a new lap time record. 2019.
Oh my god. And in yeah, in qualifying, David did have some issues joining with, was it 8 minutes left or something like that? Posted 2 laps and got a penalty of 1 second of 1 cut. So the fastest lap he did was at 2:00.3. Obviously with 1 second penalty on top of that, that's 2:01.3. But 2:00.3 was the fastest lap in qualifying from David. So at 2:01.9 in race pace during the sunset now is it's pretty good actually. So he just did a 2:03.2 lap. That's still 3 seconds faster than the second fastest P2 on track. Life for Racing seems to be the team to beat.
For this season, yes.
Yeah. I'm just a bit sad I didn't get to see Jimmy Broadbent and Stephen Bailey racing against David and the guys in Life for Racing. And a bit sad that number 3 is out of the running with the damaged car. I don't think they will they'll be able to fight for anything but points right now. 11th overall. Last lap was a 2:11.7, so that's 8 seconds slower than David. Now we go. Björn's first lap, 2:09.8. A second faster than Alberto in front of him. But there's almost a 2-minute gap. Let's see in half an hour if that has decreased a bit. 39 in speed is close to Alps in the 031 PRL Racer Racing. I don't starter, it's Racer Racing. Also we haven't watched that a lot, but the 027 Life for Racing GT in GTM is close to. Something's wrong with 31 Scuderia GT Italia. Sorry I'm jumping around, but something's wrong there.
We now have Robert Flasinski in the pits. He's just going in now.
Yeah, damaged car.
We now have Tiziano Ubinati closing on Mark Fuller. And
take a look
his
at that.
car actually is one of the only Ferraris here on the track, right?
Yeah. Let's watch that for
Some
a
time.
couple of laps. A really good-looking car. I love the Ferrari. So 31, Luca Radelli just went into the pits and out again. So that's why he lost the position to the 027 for racing GT entry.
Now we are watching Tiziano Ubinati in his Ferrari trying to surpass Mark Fuller in the Corvette.
Even though I'm a big Corvette fan, I just love the sound they make. I actually am pretty close to liking this Ferrari just as much.
The Ferrari Italia car is also quite nice design as well. Really good looking car.
Yeah.
Now we are seeing Tiziano Ubinati trying to overtake. Yeah, I think it just did. Now we are side by side on the car. Let's have a look on another view. Track side nearest. Yeah, let's see. I think that Tiziano just managed to overtake Mark Fuller now.
Even though Mark did pull out to the defensive line, that's not blocking, by the way. He chose the line well before, when exiting that turn 5 or whatever that's called. So that's not blocking, just choosing a different line. But the 027 was simply just too fast, so...
Let's see if Mark has a chance to fight back.
Mark, who actually was the winner of the Derek Spear design button box.
Whoa! Mark just had a huge spin there. That was a pity. We kinda expected him to go to take the position back, but that's what happens in endurance.
It happens in sprint as well.
Don't drink and drive.
So 20 minutes past 7 p.m. in-game now. I would have thought it would be darker. Could be it's around 8. I did test this a lot of times, so I'm surprised I can't remember the actual time, but yeah. Right, okay, now I remember. Actually, we moved the R Factor 2 is dependent on what date and what year and what month. It's really depending on stuff like that. So we moved it towards May this year, so that the actual um, darkness wouldn't appear at 4 or 5 p.m. We moved it, so it's gonna be dark within this hour, around 8 or 8:30, something like that. Otherwise, it would have been well, a good 2-3 hours of daytime racing, and then just completely darkness. And yeah.
So Stoffer må bare ikke røre de LAN-kabler derovre.
So now it looks like the rest of the P1s are starting to kick back a bit. Yuli just did at 205.0. That's fourth position in P1, number 33 of KSS Racing. 205.6 from number 14 TXL P1 Racing, Christian Mitchell. And David Greco and Jan Ensing just did a 206.2, both of them. So it's gonna be interesting. However, there is a bit of a gap up to David. Is that 5 laps or so? Wow.
I think we might have a chance to see some competition between Christian Mitchell and Jan and Jury, but David is gone.
Jan, yeah, he is 192 laps and getting close to next lap, and Jan is on his 188. Christian is on his 186. And Yui's on his 185 fifth. That's called 185th lap. Let's go down to GT Pro. Alessandro Buiti in the 107 Scuderia GT Italia. Did he just do another fast lap? 2:17.7? Hmm.
We're now
Oh,
having Daniel Almeida going into the pits.
it's not a bit premature. Let's see if he.
And we're now having Eugene Van Lagerberg in pit and Jim Wynn Ensing in DNF.
Oh, that's second position DNF. Wonder if that's a disconnection or he did get some damage. However, looking at Daniel Almeida, he got new tires and still on the soft tires. And leaving pits now. '27 Villeneuve really isn't having the best day. Is that still last position? Wow, they are even behind DNF'd teams. I've done 91 laps now.